Yo, welcome back guys, and I'm just going to be pushing some top ladder right now, using Pekka. Pretty same old I guess, and just having some fun. I'm just having some fun pushing some top ladder, using the evolution wizard variation of Pekka. I know, last video I actually made the Evil Archers variation, which is really solid. If you guys don't have Evil Wizard, try the Evil Archers variation. I personally think it's a pretty good deck to pick up for sure. But the Evil Wizard is probably slightly better of a variation. I wouldn't even say slightly better, but it's better, I guess. It's just like really good against the Lava Hound matchup and whatnot because I think there's a decent amount of Hounds and also there's a decent amount of Barbarians. So with that being said, if you guys are struggling against like the Barbarian decks or Lava decks, the Wizard is the better option. But if you guys are facing like a lot of other decks, just kind of gimmick decks, the Archers can definitely pop off for sure against those matchups. So yeah, I guess it just like really depends. But yeah, I mean, going up against this deck with the Monk and stuff like that, I don't know how to feel about it. Monk is pretty broken against Pekka because I have the Evil Wizard and the Little Prince. So I just gotta be very mindful, pretty much. And typically I actually play Void on the Monk a ton. Because it actually does a phenomenal job against taking care of it. Even if they pop the ability, the Void actually still does full damage to the shield, which is actually pretty crazy to think about. So that's why I always like to avoid the Monk for the most part. But if I have a Pekka coming down the lane and he plays a Monk into it, I really wouldn't void it. I would rather void something else. So I'm going to go for a Pekka in the back right here. This is honestly looking very nice for me because he just burned his Evil Wizard, which is like an extremely good defensive card. So, alright, I'm going to void the Phoenix because I have my Pekka about to take care of his Monk. So yeah, I'm going to go for a Battle Ram in the back, right behind this Pekka, and I'm going to go for a monstrous dual lane push because I really don't know how you're going to defend this guy. Like, I just don't understand this. Or, yeah, just don't understand how you will defend. So, I'm going to go for a Zap to ensure my Pekka does take that tower right there. So, overall, very clean matchup, I guess. I played it really well. I think he can definitely win it, but he just didn't play very optimally. So, yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and hop over to the next game. Here is the next match, and I'm going to go for a Ghost in the back here. Let's see what he wants to do. He goes for Bats in the back. I could just go for my Battle Ram in the back. He goes for a Barbarian Barrel, so Bats plus Barbarian Barrel. And a Battle Ram. I don't really know what this can be, to be honest. So, my Barbarian's actually getting a ton of damage. I really wonder why he's like letting all that damage go. Kind of doesn't make any sense, but I'll take it for sure. I'm going to go ahead and see if I could just void this Little Prince. And yeah, so overall very solid start. And, okay, he's got a Mega Knight. That actually makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to go for my Little Prince. I'm going to go for a Bandit. I'm going to pop this Little Prince ability, and I'm going to go for a Zap as well. That should be a very good defense. So, yeah, very nice for me for sure. And I'm going to reset here a little bit, see what he wants to do. And yeah, so my Little Prince does almost get a shot, which is pretty nice. That's actually pretty crazy. He goes for an Ice Golem plus Battle Ram at the bridge. So my Pekka is going to just completely take care of that for sure. And yeah, so everything is looking very nice. And yeah, so let's see what he wants to do. Goes for a Little Prince. I can just go for my Void. Okay, he's going to Void block a little bit, but I don't think it matters. My Pekka does get one shot on top of that Guardian, so I don't think I need to play anything for that. I feel like right here, can I just go for like a Bandit at the bridge potentially? I think that will like definitely be the play. Okay, he goes for a mini Pekka. I'll just go for my Wizard. Goes for an Ice Golem too. And yeah, so my Wizard should stay alive right here. Wow, it actually kills it. That's crazy. I was not thinking about that. Let's see. So he goes for a Battle Ram in the back. He's definitely going to Mega Knight for sure at the bridge. I can just kite it with a Battle Ram and just feed my Pekka. And I'm going to pop this Little Prince ability for sure. So that's going to be very nice. I'm going to avoid this Little Prince. And yeah, like look at this push we have now. I'm going to go for a Bandit. I'm going to go for a Zap. He goes for a Battle Ram. I'll just go for my evil Battle Ram right here. He shouldn't have that much Elixir. I'm going to go for a Void for the Mini Pekka. Perfect. My Barbarians are getting a ton of damage, and that is going to be a very nice tower down yet again. So let's go ahead and jump to the next match. Here is the next match. And let's see here. So, kind of curious to see what he's playing. He goes for an E-Spirit. I'm going to go for a Battle Ram in the back. So E-Spirits plus Mega Minion. Is this like another RG deck, but he has Mega Minion for Phoenix? I don't really know. Okay, he's got a Knight, so I definitely don't think this is RG anymore. I don't know what this could be. Wow, that is actually so cringe. That is actually so just weird. I'm gonna go for a Void for the Mini Pekka. And that should be a pretty good defense for the most part. Like, it definitely could have gotten really sketch right there, but Void definitely kicked in right there. And yeah, I'm going to go for a Bandit because I think I outcycled his cards. Oh gosh, okay, never mind. So maybe not the Bandit I was looking for, but it is what it is. Alright, I'm kind of curious, like, does this guy have Sparky now? That's definitely a question that I need an answer to. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully he doesn't. He goes for a Bomber in the back. I'll just match his Bomber with my Royal Ghost. Alright, he goes for a Mega Minion. I'll go for a Zap on top of the Bomber right there. Hopefully I can get a shot with this Ghost. Alright, I'm going to go for my Wizard. He does the same combo yet again. I'm going to go for my Void right there. And that should be a pretty good defense. Just like that. I'm going to go for a Battle Ram just to take advantage of this Evo Wizard. Really bad Fireball because my, what's it called? My Wizard had the shield still left. So yeah. Okay. This is a ton of damage. An absolute ton of damage right there. I really don't think this guy has Sparky though. I feel like he would have definitely played it for sure. I'm going to go for my Little Prince right here. Alright, he goes for a Knight. I'll go for my Pekka at the bridge. I'll go for a Bandit. Alright, he goes for an Evil Bomber. That's actually a pretty good Bomber, but I'm definitely going to go for a Void before he gets way too much value on top of my troops. He goes for a Fireball. I'll just go for a Battle Ramp because he has no Dagger Duchess ammo. So this should get a connection. Okay, that E-Spirit's a little annoying. Did he get one shot? 2 shots. Let's go. Very, very clutch for sure. I'll go for my Wizard for defense. Alright, same combo again. I'll just go for my Pekka just to distract the Pekka, or his Mini Pekka. And that's just going to be a very, very nice win in the bag. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll do more next time.